Hey YouTube, I have a surprise for y'all today. This is my new to me, 2002 Chrysler 300M. Now we got this the other day because the Taurus was having transmission difficulties, so my grandma said she would just take it back to Florida and fix it and be there because I didn't really want to put the money into a car that was going to need some work. I needed a new serpentine belt, new tires eventually. It was going to need the rust fix, and so I had some money saved up, so I thought I'd put it towards something else. Something that I would pick out, or something I could get for a decent price. But anyways, this is, as I said, a 2002 Chrysler 300M. It's not the special edition. It's the loaded M. But anyways, I was looking at a 1994 Saturn SL2 Homecoming Edition. Those of you who watch Jake Man 21642, I think I got the numbers right, but anyways, he has one of those, and I really, really like it. And me and my dad went to go look at it, and it was a piece of crap basically, because the Homecoming Edition models had pearlescent white on the panels, or all of them anyways, and this one, the trunk had just a regular white one. The left door panel was replaced, and the hood was replaced, and none of it was pearlescent. And then the fog lights were missing, and it had good tires. The interior was alright. It had some rips. The clutch needed to be replaced. It needed a new AC compressor. Long story short, I was going to have about $2,000 into that car, on top of the $1,500 asking price, so it wouldn't be very money smart to get it. I was pretty disappointed. I'd still rather have that over this, but this is a pretty good car though. I do like it. My dad found it on Craigslist, usually. But we paid $1,900 for this. He was asking $36,000, but the guy travels a lot, and he just didn't want to sit in his driveway anymore because it did us more good than him, so we just thought, we'd offer a lowball price, and then he took it because he travels a lot, so got this for a pretty good steal. But the reason we offered a lower price because it needed all 4 new tires, which I have in the back right now. I'm gonna get that done tomorrow. I got them from Sears. They're just Guardsman tires. They're nothing special, but it is a cheap car, and I don't want to put Goodyears or Michelin's on it, so I just want to keep the price low. Probably not going to tint the windows or anything, but as it does, have a few, for its 12-year-old car, it has some dinks and stuff, so it's not worth putting money into. So I'm just going to drive it. Just have a little dent right here. And it does need new rear brakes, and yeah, I'm going to get that done too eventually. But anyways, the guy did put a new front bumper on it right here because the other one was cracked. So when he did that, he got new headlights and fog lights on it, so they look pretty good. And the color's a little bit off. It doesn't bother me that much. But, and me and my dad waxed it really good. My dad has this Ford wax, or Lincoln wax, or whatever they use in the auto show, so I got that from his work. So really high buffed it out, so I'm going to do it some more, but anyways, let's get to the exterior. There's some rust right here starting to bubble out. More rust right here. And my dad's really picky about rust, and I'm surprised he liked it. It's not too bad, but I guess he's going to try to fix it eventually, but it's not a priority for me really. But you do have some more body rash right here. It doesn't bother me that much, as it was only pretty much $1,900. Just have the single dual exhaust, whatever. But it does have a lot of new stuff on it. The motor was rebuilt at 120. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It does have the 3.5 liter high output, so I mean they are pretty reliable. I haven't seen nothing bad about it. I have all my stuff back here right now, tires. But anyways, this is the window that was in here. I found it on Craigslist. It was in Lansing, Michigan, so it was about 40 minutes away from where I live. The guy seemed alright. He was an older guy. This is what it has done to it. Just pause it if you want to look at it more. But I'm really liking it so far. I mean, my friends are going to be surprised that I got a Chrysler, because I really don't talk good about Chrysler. I mean, hope the Chrysler gods don't give me bad karma or anything, but now I know you're all going to say you're just saying that because you have one now, but I've always had a soft spot for these cars. I've never really talked much about them, but they've always had a cool little stance. I've always liked them. I mean, I don't love them, but I wouldn't have a problem driving them, such as a Sebring, which is kind of a piece of shit. My opinion, though, so don't judge. But I'm going to make a two-part video because I tried making one and it was too long, so it's going to be easier to just do a one-part. Exterior, and I'll do interior next video once I get the other stuff out and cleaned up. But anyways, here's a brief little look of the interior. Got all my undercoating and caliper paint out of the Taurus. I'm just going to pop the hood and show you guys. But this is quite a fast car, though. If you've driven a second generation or a first generation Ford Fusion, it's the 3-liter, not the 3.5. It does, it would probably give it a nice little run. I think it might be a little bit faster, actually. But the high output version, which I put in the Interceptors, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Now, I did put this on here just like a half hour ago, so just want to see what it sounded. It didn't sound any different because there is a small exhaust leak, so we may or may not fix that. So anyways, did put grease on the battery things, whatever you want to call them. And cylinder 6 was misfiring, so my dad and me did that this morning. So it runs a little bit better. It needs a throttle sensor or something because, as some of you know, if you know your Chryslers, they all have that sensor problem. But this one does have 138,000. I just rolled over, so it does have new struts and everything. And the guy put a lot of stuff in it, new AC compressor, so hopefully it'll be a good car for me, as I said. But I'm gonna try to paint the calipers tonight before I take them in tomorrow. I'll get the brakes done. I do need to get some polish for that exhaust tip down there. Not a priority though right now. But anyways, guys. That Michelin tire right there was from 2002. Little fact for you anyways, guys. Thank you for watching, and let me zoom out and talk to y'all later.